Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. Okay, yes, we've reviewed a lot of these. Too many, probably. But trust me, this one stands out. It caught me off guard, in a good way. Before we get started, there's a special discount if you're interested. The link is in the description and also in the top comment. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer was looking for a better solution for power outages, seeking an alternative to their noisy gas generator and a more powerful supplement to a smaller portable battery they already owned. For short-term outages, an indoor, silent power source was the goal. After considering another unit from a familiar brand, they opted for this new power station, and a few key factors sealed the deal. Our reviewer found that this unit offered a much higher continuous and surge power output, despite having a similar battery capacity to their old one. This was a critical advantage, as it meant the new power station could handle the demanding, high-wattage surges from office equipment like a laser printer, and could even power a full-size refrigerator without any issues. The fact that it came in at a substantially lower price point than the competing model made the decision even easier. They also appreciated the forward-thinking design that allows for future capacity upgrades with a companion battery. In use, this client has been quite impressed. While the internal battery technology makes this unit a bit heavier, they noted the sturdy and comfortable handle makes it perfectly manageable. They were even able to carry it out to their yard to power an electric lawn mower, a task that highlighted its portability. Other practical features stood out, like the built-in lights, which are bright enough to illuminate an entire room, and the well-spaced outlets. The only minor point of comparison with their older device was the display. While this unit's screen is larger and easier to read, it shows remaining time instead of simultaneous input and output wattage. Still, our reviewer finds the time estimate extremely useful. All in all, they are very pleased with this powerful and cost-effective portable battery.
Opening things up, our first reviewer gives us their take.
This reviewer is extremely happy with this portable power station. While it's a little on the heavy side, our reviewer found it was still manageable enough to move around over short distances without any real trouble. An issue did come up during a car camping trip when their car battery died. They discovered they couldn't find a jumper cable that would fit the unit's plug, which was an initial disappointment and the one thing that held them back from giving a perfect score. On the other hand, the solar charging performance is a major highlight. Using two 100W solar panels, this client found that the power station could get a full charge within a single day of sun. Their typical usage involves charging it up, then unplugging it to preserve the battery's lifespan. The unit holds its charge so well that it can last for several days, sometimes even a full week, before needing to be topped up again. In fact, they've been able to rely solely on solar power so far, without ever needing to plug it into a wall outlet or their car. Looking ahead, they're even planning to integrate this portable battery into their home setup to supplement their energy usage and hopefully lower their electricity bills. What really turned the experience around, however, was the customer service. A few weeks after leaving their initial feedback, the company reached out and sent the specific jumper cable they needed, completely free of charge. This client was especially impressed because the cable wasn't supposed to be included in the first place, so it was a gesture that went above and beyond. This level of care was a pleasant surprise that left a very positive impression, prompting them to happily update their review to 5 stars.
Alright, let's find out what our next reviewer has to share.
This reviewer just got their hands on this portable power station today, and while the manuals were a bit strangely worded, they managed to decipher them. After giving the thing a full charge, our reviewer decided to put it through its paces. The initial impressions are good. The manual explains a unique charging-discharging system, where the main battery charges first and acts as the primary source before drawing from the backup. The client spent the entire day testing its capabilities, plugging various devices into the multiple outlets to see how it would handle different loads. So far, the feeling is overwhelmingly positive. This reviewer now feels confident that when the colder months arrive, electricity outages won't be nearly as worrisome. Specifically, they tested it by plugging in lights, 2 phones, a tablet, a laptop, an electric bike, a 32-inch TV with a streaming stick, a router, and even a coffee pot. Of course, not everything was plugged in simultaneously. The coffee pot seemed to make the biggest dent, draining the battery by about 8%. Everything else, however, barely made a dent over the course of 4 hours. Based on their initial testing, this reviewer is very happy with the product.
That's all for now. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe. Let's talk in the comments. See you in the next video.